Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to ROG Showdown series powered by Intel and Edge. Today, we are going to see the decider of the tournament. We started with a total of 128 teams, and today we are down to the last two teams who are going to battle it out in this grand finale to actually give us the winner, the champion, who is going to go away with 50,000 rupees. The team who's going to lose is also going to go with 25,000. So not that kind of whoever has reached the final, they are going to go away with something, but at the same time it's about the crown. Who's going to be crowned the champion today? This is me, Dinkar Chaudhary, and with me I have a very talented co-caster, Edge.
Well, thanks for that. Welcome, Dinkar. And yeah, it's a pleasure, casting alongside you as well. But here's the thing: 128 teams, and now we're down to two. The probability of these teams making it to the finals, we all know it's not that simple making it to the finals, and that probability was so low. And yet, we have the finalists, right? ROG Academy taking on God Particles. I mean, two big powerhouses, so them facing against each other in a BO5 format. I am looking forward to see what these teams have in store for us. But at the same time, what do you think, Dinker? I mean, before we even head into the match, like, what do you think about these two teams? I mean, ROG Academy, yes, they have been in the scene for a really long time now. I mean, like a year, maybe a year or something like that. Around 6 months, I'm sorry, not a year, maybe like 7, 8 months. But after the addition of Equinox, I really feel like that's when they started popping off. But on the side of God Particles, there are some big names. Shiviska, God Knight Rider. I mean, we all know who they are and how they play.
Yeah, and they do have a very good synergy in between them, but it's not always about the synergy. It's more about the day on which you are playing, and if you're able to pop off on that particular day. You have one bad map, two bad map, and that kind of shifts the momentum completely towards the other side. And yesterday we saw what kind of difference that can make when we saw the first map where Team ROG Academy was just manhandling the side of Valor. Valor also one of those top tier teams in this Indian Valorant circuit, but they were taken down rather easily by the side of ROG Academy yesterday. We're talking about the prize pool, Edge, a total of 75,000 on the line, where the first team, the team on who's going to end up on the first place, is going to go with 50,000, massive prize pool for them, and then the second position is going to go away with the 25,000. So a lot on the board's Edge. Let's see who's going to go away with this championship title today.
Yep, that is true. I mean, we have both the finalists, and I mean, they are gonna be getting a piece of that prize pool, right? 75,000. I mean, first prize 50,000, the second 25,000, as you said, Dinkar. But I mean, RG Academy and God Particles, they're not going home empty-handed for sure. But here's the thing: you just don't want just the money. It's also about the bragging rights, as you said, and getting that crown for themselves and being called the best team in out of those 128 teams. ROG Showdown Series champions. That is what these teams are playing for, along with the money that comes along with it. I mean, obviously, who doesn't like getting a free 50,000? I mean, when you're called the best team. But talking about the teams once again, ROG Academy and God Particles. I mean, we've seen them play. I mean, both the games yesterday were 2-0, right? ROG
Yeah.
Academy, they dominated Team Valor yesterday, and then God Particles, they had a tough fight in the first match, but second one, they were being dominant as well. 13-6. They were like, they took it home pretty easily.
Yeah. And even in the first map, Edge, we saw that it was just one part of that map where the other team was looking strong, but other than that, it was all God Particles, and it was a very good play from them, and they were able to completely dismantle the other team, and they also made it to the finals in a very grand manner. And this is what we have talking about for both the teams. I mean, the start that they got yesterday and the way they ended things up, they must be really confident with what they have got, and I hope they are able to continue that in the finals. And we might just go to the fifth map today if that happens, because that's something which we will want to see. Anyways, let's see what happens, Edge.
Yep, I mean, we have the map Vito with us here as well. And the first map, interestingly, it's going to be the map of Split, and RG Academy were the ones picking it up. So they'll be starting off on the defensive half, because God Particles, I mean, weirdly enough, they want to start off on the attacking half. And then after we're done with Split, we'll be heading on to the map of Breeze, Tinker. We haven't seen Breeze in a really long time. So I'm really looking forward to see how these teams play on that particular map. And I haven't casted Breeze in a really long time. So it's going to be fun. And ROG Academy will once again be on the defending half there. And then we'll be moving on to Haven. since it's a BO5, 3 maps are mandate, right? I mean, the best you can do is 3-0. So Split, Breeze, and Haven will be played where ROG will be on the attacking half on the map of Haven. And then moving on to the fourth map, if it goes the distance, God Particles, they have actually chosen to play the map of Essent. They'll be on the attacking half, and then once again, Dinkar, the final map, if it goes the distance once again, is gonna be the map of Bind.
Yeah, and right now we are already on the start of the first map, which is going to be Split. We have both the teams ready. We have the picks as well. I'll leave it to the to our viewers to guess what the picks are. Let's get right into the game, and actually they can guess it pretty easily now, right? Can't they, Edge?
They can easily, see the picks, and it's just the Viper pick once again. I'm not really sure how wise, but talking about the picks, it is looking really interesting here. They're going in with one duelist that is Raze, and they have a Viper. So what do you think about that, Dinkar?
I mean, they have a Sky as well. The Rays and Viper pick, I guess they are going to make the best out of it. Let's see if that actually goes in their favor, because yesterday as well we saw how fruitful the Viper can be, and I expect the same kind of play here as well. Oh, the play comes in from the top side, but unfortunately the kills were not coming. But Scargod finally starts the proceeding and taking out one of the top guys from the side of ROG. Equinox goes down early, which means that now Team ROG is in a lot of pressure. Logista on the other hand will try to hold the angle. Night Rider trying to go for that wall just after they plan to actually deny any kind of movement towards the defender side. But the defenders, even if they have the movements right now, they don't have the numbers to actually defend this the side. And at the same time, the way that God Particles actually started, it was looking like they are going to go away with this round pretty easily. And this is the thing that we have seen yesterday as well. As soon as you get that first round, and then you have that kind of advantage going into the second round, you have better guns, because usually we don't see the losers of the first round going for a force buy, just to make sure that they have a very good third round. So yeah, it looks like God Particle is starting off on a good note now. I'm expecting a 2-0 here, Edge, but let's see if ROG Academy can surprise us just like yesterday.
Well, they did surprise us yesterday, though, against the match against the Team Valor. But today, it's a different story. It's not Team Valor. It's God Particles, and it looks like they wanna, put up a really tough, and they will actually give him a tough fight. Give the side of ROG a tough fight, and I mean, this is the last day, right? It's the grand finals. You gotta bring in your A game. You gotta give it your all, because after this, I mean, yes, it's a BO5. There is a lot of other maps to be played. Ooh, but that pain shells dealing a lot of damage, but the heal coming in.
Yep, a heal coming in at the right moment. But still, we're back to the square one. It is going to be a very important round for the side of ROG Academy. The rotation is already on the cards. Oh, the guiding light comes in, blinds a few players. But still, the players are not going to commit towards the B side. It is just a fake which is coming in from the other side. At the same time, the spike has already started to move in towards A, and this is a free A entry for the side of God Particles. Not really sure if ROG can actually retake it with the kinds of gun they have, and Logista making it much more difficult, dealing a little bit of damage to the side of ROG. With Wonder down, I wonder if ROG Academy can come back from here on the wall again. Planted really well. One thing that is going in the favor of ROG Academy is that they have their players in a 2-2 split, and if they can get this one, oh my god! I was just talking about that 2-2 split, and now it's just down to the last two players. Maybe the curse coming into play very early into the game. ROG down to the last two. God Particles looking for a flawless ending here. Sensei is actually sensing that player on the top side, and he's going to fall down to Night Rider. Night Rider plays beautifully. Equinox now has the information, but I'm not really sure if he can do anything with that kind of information that he has. Not the best kind of gun, and he's going to fall down to Night Rider as well. A perfect round for the side of God Particles, something that we did expect. A 2-0 for the side of God Particles. Good start, but can they continue it, Edge?
That's the question, isn't it? I mean, it's a flawless round as well, so there's going to be a lot of economy being built up, but at the same time, it's a buy round for the side of ROG Academy and God Particles. With that kind of a bonus round, I think they should be feeling really confident, because that second round was absolutely beautiful. Did not drop a single player, and having all the weapons up as well. I think even if they get like 3 to 4, I think 3 kills. I think it's safe to say that it's a really good bonus round, and if they get the whole round, then oh my god, look at them just casually walking. No one's even spotted in the in the spy cam, and the Trailblazers just, walking past each other. 1 minute, 20 seconds on the clock. Gravity well being used. Everything's being used. Guiding light, satchels in the trap. Oh,
Oh no.
no, Bullseye will be the one opening things onto ScarGod, and down to a 4 versus 5.
Down to a 4 versus 5. First time in the match. ROG Academy coming up beautifully. They have got those skills that they should have wanted. Equinox on the other hand is going to make things much more tougher. These trap fires, I'm telling you, they are making the difference right now. The first kill and then the follow-up as well coming in from the side of Equinox. He is actually the difference maker here, and this is something that we were talking about in the pre-game as well, that Equinox has made a lot of difference. After his addition, the team has become actually very, very strong. ROG coming back very strongly with that kill and following it up with even better kills. The first round on the board for them, 2-1. Let's see if they can continue it, Edge.
Yep, I mean, talking about the Equinox, the newest addition. Yes, he has been the kind of an X factor for the team, but at the same time, the players on the side of God Particles, they've stuck together for a really long time, right? I mean, they must have really good synergy and everything. So it's still really early into the game. Yes, we did think that maybe getting a couple of kills will help them, but it was a flawless round coming out of ROG, but it's still a full buy round for the side of the God Particles. And if they win this, they will push ROG Academy into having a really bad economy, and Knight Rider getting that kill onto Ludra pretty easily through the smoke.
Yep, an easy kill coming in for the side of God Particles. And now they're trying for the mid control as well. And now it's looking like maybe we're going to see a repetition of the first round. The pinshell comes in. I expected a little bit of damage to be done, but not enough to force them back. And now if you look at the Raze, he's in a lot of trouble. The satchel comes in, forces the players back. The right usage of utilities at the right timing as well is allowing a lot of time to the side of ROG to just, come up at the side, try to come back, but the trades are not going in their favor. And Wonder, yes, he has just changed the game completely for his team ROG. The 3v2 situation, Wonder gets another. The last player standing from the God Particle is just surviving on 11 health points. The only thing he can do is maybe fall back, but he's maybe going for that contest with the Cypher on the other side. It is going to be Equinox. Oh, posting so much of health points. He must be feeling very, very confident right now, but Shivi will try to relocate, but no, that's not the option that he's going for. The Trailblazer comes out. Maybe it will find Shivi, and yes, he has been concussed. He'll try to fall back towards safety, but in a 3v1 situation, I don't think there is any safe place for him, Edge.
It's gonna be, it's gonna be banger here any second. I mean, they're just waiting for the time, I guess. I don't know. They're playing it really safe. They don't want to be dropping any weapons whatsoever as well. And Shivi, okay, he's actually allowed to save. I'm not really sure why, but they are like, it's fine. Let him save. It's just a vandal. But we have seen games and rounds where saving one vandal or phantom can turn the entire game around, right? So, I mean, ROG, they gotta pray it's not one of those vandals. And God Particles, they need Shivi to get a couple of kills, and then they can retrieve the weapons from the hands of ROG Academy, and then maybe turn the round around. Right now it's a 2-2 scoreline, and God Particles, they have no economy whatsoever.
Oh no, Bullseye waiting for the right opportunity. Logista on the other hand, he's hiding in the Nebula. As soon as that disappears, maybe Logista will disappear as well. Oh, the flash comes in. Sheriff is in the hand of ScarGod. Maybe that one tap headshot. It's all that is needed. Another guiding light comes out, this time from Shivi. The pinshell is being exchanged as well. At the same time, Logista with the Sheriff as well, trying to cruise in. He has been spotted. He has been taken down as well. There was no way he was going to survive that phantom headshot. Bullseye takes him out. ScarGod on the other hand, he plays it beautifully. Lets the Trailblazer go in, gets the gun, but he gets instantly traded out as well. So the trade game from ROG Academy has been so well this time. It is 2-2 on the scoreline, but it's looking like the way they are playing, it is definitely going to be 3-2. The last player. Oh no, Bullseye. Oh no, he has been taken down. Shivi actually gets that kill in a 1v3 situation. Again, Shivi very low on health point, and Sensei is going to take him down. 3-2 on the scoreboard. Edge, the way ROG Academy has played this one, they played it beautifully. They played it with a lot of composure, and they played it with a lot of calmness and as well. No unnecessary rush coming in from them. They were able to trade out the players as well. We saw the players of God Particles trying to go away with those guns, but as soon as they got those guns, even after that, they were completely traded out without any harm to the side of ROG Academy, and that's why they were able to go with that round.
Yeah, that is true. And right now, 3-2 is the scoreline, and it's going to be a buy-run for the Shadow Fall Particles. And they need to get as many rounds as they can here on the attacking half. Yes, they have a really good defensive lineup with the Viper and Sky, and also the Astra Raze Sage combo. Oh, oh, that's Showstopper.
Oh no.
He still managed to get the kill. I actually thought he was gonna miss that. But Skargo with the trade on the Sensei. Down to a 4 versus 4, but here's the thing. They still have the Seekers available and also the Blade Storm. On the side of God Particles, they have Viper and, Ray Result.
Yep, Skargod has a showstopper, and oh my god, his positioning. It's just so perfect. He's going to get the first kill. Instantly gets the second one as well. The snake bite comes out. They have the complete space that they would have wanted. The poison cloud comes out as well, and the form that Skargod is in right now, I can see a few more kills coming in. Already a 3k for him. He has the showstopper ready. He has the paint shell as well. The satchel's coming up. Oh no, perfect timing for the paint shell to come out, and yes, it is.
He's looking good right now, and Ludra, he will take down Shivu. But Ludra will go down to Knight Rider in the end. God Particles finally gets it on back in their favor. 3-3 is the scoreline, and Dinkar, it is looking interesting once again. I think this one is going down to the wire as well. We might be going in for overtime today, maybe.
Yeah, it's going right down to the wire, and this is something that you do expect from the finals. Now we have the operator on board as well, so I'm really looking forward to some operator action. I think it is going to be utilized at B, so let's see if we can make the best out of it. At the same time, the mid presence from the side of God Particles has really done wonders for them, so I'm really looking forward to something from that side as well. The guiding light comes out. The Trailblazer is going to exchange it. He is going to clear out the vents. At the same time, the Pain Shell is not going to deal any kind of damage. Oh yeah, it is going to do him a little bit of damage. At the same time, Skargod moves on the back of the Trailblazer. It had already cleared out the vents region, and Skargod on the back of it, again trying to replicate what he did in the last round. But I do feel that ROG Academy, they will kind of read this one. Yes, the Trailblazer is going to spot him out. Ludra gets one onto Knight Rider. Ludra gets another one, and Ludra is playing it in a different manner. Skargod goes in, comes back. The satchel comes out as well to force him back, but Ludra on the other side, this guy is not stopping. He's going to get himself a 3k. Skargod finally gets one, but the damage has been done to the side of God Particle. Bullseye waiting with the operator, and that is going to work out in his favor. The last man standing is going to be Logista. The best he can do is probably get a kill, and yes, he's going to get that one onto Wonder. It is a 1v3 situation. He's down to last 12 health points edge, and it's looking very tough for him.
It is looking tough for him right now with no points of health as well. I mean, 10, there's nothing he can do with 28 seconds on the clock, and the spike dropped as well. This round is over. God Particles, I mean, the only thing he's waiting for right now is to save or maybe get a kill, but he's kind of stuck here. The only thing safe is for him to go to the base area. He peeks. Oh boy. He's going in for the save. There you go. 4 seconds. If Astra walks in up close, he might get this kill. But they're gonna let him save yet again.
Yep, they're going to do it. Ludra. He's looking. Oh, just that millisecond edge. And that's all. Anyways, the judge is on board, I think. Yep, it is on board with Sensei. 4-3 on the score line. This is something that we saw in the game yesterday as well, where the first 8 to 9 rounds they were going like this, and all of a sudden it was the side of God Particles who were able to completely manhandle the game from there on. So it's like God Particles, they tend to read the opponents in the first half, which is like 8 to 9 rounds, and after that they just go all over the opponents, or it's the time for the opponents to to actually go all over them. So I'm expecting a turn of events from here on. The guiding light is going to come in. They're again trying to clear the vents, and at the same time they're trying to clear Haven as well. Now the positioning of Ludra again becomes very important. This is the position that he used last time to completely manhandle the side of God Particles. The satchel comes out. He has the showstopper, and this time they have an option. Oh, they have the answer for Ludra, but Ludra. Oh no! I guess I was going too fast there, as Ludra is going to get a kill. Night Rider Insulator is now, but I guess the damage has been done, Edge.
It is. Right now it's going to be a 3 versus 4 situation here. A 3 versus 2, because one of the players just went down in ROG. Equinox took down Logista, uses the neural theft as well, down to a 2 versus 3 retake situation. Cosmic Divide and the Resurrection is available. The Blaze Storm is out as well. Let's see if they can actually get any more kills here coming in from the side. And Knight Rider gets that Resurrection as well. Scar God is up and running. Equinox, he gets a beautiful shot on the Scar God, but down to a 2 versus 3 yet again, and the clock is ticking. 25 seconds on the clock at max, and Equinox, he's unable to peek because it's gonna be a tough fight for him, but he wants to isolate them into 1v1s. Bullseye, he just right clicks. He's like, screw it, I'm done, and that's gonna be the round done, and God Particles gonna get their 4th round on the board.
Yep, they're going to get it. I was waiting for the wonder play from Equinox, but unfortunately, he was not able to do that this time. I mean, he's the kind of guy who can pull off those kinds of gameplays. Edge. You have seen that happen in the past few games as well, but this time around, he found no luck. Anyways, 4-4 on the scoreboard.
Equinox,
the kind of half that
he's
we
unable
expect
to
in the
peek
final.
because
It's
it's
a very balanced gameplay coming in from both the sides.
to isolate them into 1v1.
Nobody is giving any kind of opportunities to the other squad to actually no moment to capitalize for any of these teams. So everybody's trying their best. At the same time, if you talk about all the round, it's not like we have been seeing a lot of flawless rounds or complete manhandle of any kind of team. Anyways, Bullseye with the operator is going to go in this time, but the Trailblazer are going to force him away. At the same time, the flash. Oh, he connects beautifully. But at the same time, that Boombot is going to follow him out. The first kill has come in. Logista is going to trade one out. Oh, Equinox and Wonder, they are going to team up to get a couple more kills for the side of ROG Academy. The last man standing is going to be Logista. The Trailblazer is going to follow him, and yes, it is going to fight him as well. The Snakebite comes out to buy him a little bit of time, but I'm not sure if it is enough. He's being surrounded by all sides. He has nowhere to go. He shows himself, and he's going to pay the price for it. Equinox lays him to rest as ROG Academy are locking on to the 5th round.
5th round, ROG Academy and God Particles. I mean, it's going back and forth here. One round in the favor of ROG Academy, and then one round in the favor of God Particles. That is what keeps happening here. And if it goes this way, this match will go on forever. I mean, one of them has to break, and it's all about the economy. So they will win this particular round. Whoever wins this particular round doesn't really matter. What matters is the second half, the first round of the second half. That is a pistol round. That is what I'm looking forward to right now. And God Particles, the economy is not that great, and they will get that side. And no, Equinox with his traps is absolutely beautiful. He will get that kill onto one of the players there, and the spike will get planted nevertheless, which means 45 seconds on the clock. And they need to kill 5 more players on the side of ROG Academy.
Yep, a couple of players trying to peek out. Oh, the blind comes out. Bullseye connects one. Equinox, they are just completely making a quick work off the side of God Particles. And that's it. The 6th round on the board for ROG Academy. How fast that was. The retake, just perfect. Everybody peeking at the same time, winning their duels and making a very quick work of God Particles, giving them no space, no opportunity of doing anything. It was just the plan that went in the favor of God Particles. After that, it was all ROG written on the screen as they're going to lock in on the 6th round as well. A 2-point lead, but it can become a 4-point lead if they continue this going into the next round as well. And as we were talking about it, if you talk about the economy, as soon as they lose the next round, I guess it is going to go the ruins as well. Let's see what happens in the 11th round, Edge.
Yep, you just gotta wait. Now 6-4 is the scoreline. ROG Academy, they're doing a really good job here, trying to hold off that flash. Oh boy, Sky, he had no clue where he was going. With the Trailblazer, obviously. Scargo with the paintshell in his hand is going to be using it. Guiding Light will not be flashing him actually. And the paintshell kind of hit the roof, and it was not in the direction that he wanted. The Trailblazer will get the information of Scargo, but that's about it. There's a star place there, and looks like they are making their way towards this, B area. Look at that positioning coming. Yeah, no, never mind. They just walled themselves off, so they want to go A, and they walled it because they want to fake it. They want to make it look like they're walling off vents and going B, but guess what? They're going A. There's a lot of traps towards A. Equinox is still towards that elbow area. He's positioned. Where is the cam? He knows there are people coming. Equi, if he gets even one, it's a really good thing. He will get one. Guess what? He's gonna get taken down by an instant trade coming in from Wonder onto Ember. Down to a 3 versus 3 because Wonder just went down to Logista. Sensei gets the kill onto Shibi. Spike down. 30 seconds on the clock. Sensei goes down as well. Bullseye misses with the operator. But Knight Rider, he's not missing today. He gets that kill onto Luthra as well. Spike will be planted. 1 versus 2 situation. Viper is really low. Sage can heal him in a second or so. But both of them are on the side, and Bullseye is missing. He's not having a good time here with the operator.
Oh, he misses again. Maybe he missed the round as well. Finally shifts to Vandal, but that's not going to matter. As Logista, he's not going to miss any here as he puts Bullseye to rest. A good round for God Particle, maybe Edge. I do think that they might have just saved the round. Knight Rider actually has saved the round and the map as well, if you ask me, because if it would have taken that round, the lead would have extended to 3 and probably 4 in the next round, and then the pistol rounds, as we talked about it can actually do a lot of damage to you. This time around, I'm expecting a 6-6 half, on the back of how God Particle has played it out. But you have to give credits to a lot of credits actually to Equinox as well, how well he has defended the A side and how many opportunities he has provided to the team, because God Particles was all over that A side, but Equinox, the last line of defense there, he was able to do a fair bit of damage. Unfortunately, not able to do much to actually prevent that plan from happening, but at the same time, the damage was done. The team was not able to capitalize. That's a different thing. But let's see what happens in this one. As a lot of release coming out early to clear out the B side. Knight Rider again waiting. He has been one of the anchors for this team of God Particles, and I guess in this one as well, he has proved it really well. This time around, let's see what God Particles is up to. Ludra, he's not giving away his position. Ludra on B and Equinox on A. They have been the difference maker, Edge.
They have indeed, and now they're making it. I mean, they're playing it really slow here. They're not, showing us that aggression. But look at that Bullseye. As soon as that wall drops, he's in for a surprise because there's 2 towards this wall and 2 towards that A main side. That camera. Oh, Bullseye up close. He will still manage to stay alive while Equinox gets himself a double kill and Knight Rider and Odishta. And there you go. It's going to be a 3 versus 2 with man advantage on the side of ROG. Right? Sorry, man advantage on the side of God Particles. I'm sorry. Equinox, he does have the spike still. So, the Astra, all he needs to do is stay alive right now. Luthor gets that kill onto Knight Rider. It's a crossfire setup. And Equinox, why are you not peeking? Oh, that's because Logista is there. And, oh, Shivi. Beautiful kill onto Astra. And then we have Logista taking down Equinox. There you go, 6-6. It's going back and forth here, Dinkar.
Yeah, it is going back and forth. Edge and kudos to both the teams for playing so well. But when Knight Rider was taken out, I did feel that maybe it's the round for ROG Academy. But that flick from Shivi that changed the game completely. Equinox was playing so well, but Bullseye missing out on a couple of shots made things much more difficult for the side of ROG Academy. But he did play a kind of distraction for the side of God Particles, which allowed Equinox to get a couple of kills. So at the end, the first half pretty balanced, but let's see what the second half has in the store for us. As Bullseye again, this time around, he has the frenzy in hand. He's looking for that aggressive push probably.
Yeah, God Particles. They're gonna be feeling confident here on the defending half because Scargo just got himself a double kill. He can get himself a third. He should be able to get himself a third. But guess what? They don't know where Jed is. Jed has already pushed all the way towards that elbow. Screens. And Scargo, he's on for the ace. And can he get the ace? Bullseye, he's really, really low. Do they know where he is though? That's the question. They know he's towards side. They know exactly where he is right now. And that grenade will get him the kill and an ace to start things off for the side of God Particles. And That's not just an ace, that's the confidence boost that Skargod needed now. I mean, he's already on top of the scoreboard right now. He was on 9 and now he's on 14. But starting off the second half with an ace, ROG Academy, they need to stop this man.
I mean, this is the kind of start you would want, Edge, after coming off a 6 first half. You need something to boost yourself up and your team up. This is something that is definitely going to do the job. Ludra this time will start to push in. At the same time, Wonder is going to go in with that guiding light. Oh, unfortunate. Bullseye, on the other hand, is going for the martial shots here. Ember playing around. Nebula is going to come out as well. Stars activated here. Skargod waiting for the right opportunity. Logista has the better weapon here. And probably this is going to be the difference maker as Shivi lands a kill onto Bullseye. Bullseye not having the best of the days today so far, but I do feel that he's going to be the difference maker in the upcoming rounds as Skargod is going to land another one with that pain shell. Sensei is going down the dust. Ludra gets one onto Skargod. Knight Rider is there to trade him out as it is going to be a 4v2 situation. The spike still in the hands of Wonder, but there's not much he can do. Wonder gets one. He's going to fall back. The guiding light comes out, but that's not going to matter as Logista coming in from a different angle is going to take down Wonder and is going to give another one to God Particles. Not much damage done to God Particles in this one as they were carrying those Spectres. ROG Academy, on the other hand, they'll look to turn things around in this one, Edge.
They are. God Particles, now they're gonna be on a bonus. Well, the side of ROG Academy, they're gonna have a full buy, and if ROG win this, then they have a really good chance of, once again taking us down to the wire. But if God Particles somehow pull off this bonus round, I think it's safe to say that ROG, have less chances of winning this first map up here. So, I mean, it's a BO5, yes, you have to win 3 maps. But, having 1 map in the bag, that is going to help you moving on forward, and especially moving on forward with a win against someone who doesn't have a win and who has to win an extra map now, who has to play an extra map. That always, I mean, it might seem like it's not a big thing, but trust me, that always stays at the back of all the players' heads.
Yep, exactly, Edge. And this is something that will be, talking about a lot more in the upcoming maps, as well as Bullseye lands a perfect kill onto Skargod. He was positioned really beautifully this time. Trailblazers being exchanged in the mid region, and that was something that we were expecting, and it has been happening from the starting only. At the same time, Sensei checking all the angles, trying to move in towards the B side. There's no one at B, which will allow the side of ROG Academy to get the complete side. A few paint shells will make things easier, and the satchel coming in as well to actually go away from that gravity well. Sensei is in a very good position here. He's going to make the best of it. Gets the kill onto Shivi. Another player right in front of him, but Amber is going to land a kill. Ludra is going to go in a 1v1 situation with Knight Rider, but Knight Rider, that jiggle spray coming in from him is going to land Ludra in trouble. A 3v1 situation. It's all up to Equinox. Can he pull this off? Can he convert it into 1v1s and maybe get a kill? I don't think so. He's going to be surrounded from all the sides, and yes, Knight Rider is going to get the kill onto Equinox and is going to get God Particles another round. It's looking like God Particle is clinching onto the victory here, Edge.
That was a bonus round, and ROG, that was their full round and full buy round, and they still lost it. That is just, I mean, first off, unbelievable round coming in from God Particles. They had a man down, and then somehow they pulled it back, and then ROG Academy, they were just not in good positions, and Luther whiffed on to that player, to the player on the vents. I think that was Astra. Look at the race. He's just going in. He doesn't care, Sensei. He jumps in, but he gets taken down. Imagine if it would have gotten a kill. While Bullseye, beautiful shot onto Ember, down to a 4 versus 3 because Logista just took down Ludra here.
Oh no. Oh no. I mean, a little bit of damage has been done to the side of God Particles, but not enough to maybe get a few guns and turn things around. The spike will be planted in no time. But God Particle still has the numbers advantage. Guiding lights will be coming in. Wonder trying to relocate himself. He has a sheriff in hand. All it will take is just one good tap and things will turn around. Numbers will come back. Bullseye. Oh, Bullseye is going to go in. At the same time, Shivi coming in and Bullseye will be right in front of him at any time. Shivi with the better gun, he's going to get rid of Bullseye. Logista on the other hand is going to get rid of Thunder. Another round going in the favor of God Particles. As expected, the ROG Academy didn't have the best of the guns. God Particles making the best of it, losing out on two of the players, but going away with the round.
They did lose 2 players, but doesn't really matter because all those weapons were the ones they actually got in from the previous round, right? So it's fine. They had 3 weapons saved, upgraded is what is the word that I would use from that bonus round. And right now, God Particles, they hit that double-digit scoreline, and ROG Academy, they need to start worrying about things because if not, they might be handed their first loss of the day here.
Yeah, looks like it. Edge looks like it. ROG, and this is the time. If they want to turn things around, this is the right time for it. Anyways, it is going to be the Boombot, which will come out early. Probably will bot out Knight Rider. The paint shell going in as well. Boombot being exchanged. Sensei will look to get a kill probably through the smokes. Not that he's going to have a different idea. Logista on the other hand, he has the Viper Spit ready, but at the same time there is the Snake Bite going to come in. The Seekers are coming in as well to maybe spot out Logista and take this Viper Spit down, and this allows players to rush in. The Guiding Light is also coming in to probably flash Logista and then trade him out any way possible. They are trying to take down the Viper Spit, but that's not happening. If you talk about Logista, he's played it so well, and another kill from Sensei is finally going to make things tough for the side of God Particles. A 5v3 situation. Looks like ROG Academy has tried to come back, but let's see if they can make it work.
5v3 down to a 4v3 right now. God Particles got 1 kill. That was a beautiful gravity pull coming in. They didn't have a nade or a snake, but otherwise that would have been an insane gravity pull. But right now it looks like ROG, they're making their way towards B. Guiding Light being used. They have taken the control of the site already. And they're waiting for the smokes, and they're going to be using it, and the spike will go down any second now. They have to control the backside. Look at those stars coming in. Beautiful pull, but no snake bite. Once again, just a pull, invulnerable. But that's it. They are rotating. They're coming in with the flank as well. So 1 towards B main, 2 towards B heaven. What do you think, Dinker? Is this going to happen?
Let's see if that actually happens, because a lot of things are going in the mind of ROG Academy, because if you look at it, it was looking like this might just be a simple round for them, but it has turned out to be a disastrous one so far. The last one standing is going to be the Sky. He's going to get one. Wonder. Oh, Knight Rider finishes it off in style. I mean, it was a 5v3 edge, and all of a sudden God Particles comes back. It was kind of a mess in the middle part of that round. ROG Academy trying to commit to A, and then all of a sudden trying to move towards B. Then a little hiccup in the mid, and then they finally commit to B, gets the plan, but unfortunately lose out on a couple of players in that process. And then the angles coming in from the side of God Particles. I mean, it was a round that ROG should have won, but these rounds are the difference maker, Edge. If ROG would have won that round, it probably would have been a start for them to move in as well. But now 5 rounds deficit at the same time, economy in the ruins as well. It's looking very tough for the side of ROG. It's looking like maybe the first map is going to go in the favor of God Particles.
It does look like it, and Knight Rider is, one of the major reasons why it's gonna go into the favor of God Particles, because Sensei just took down Scargor once again. Blade Storm up and close. Knight Rider, is he ready for this? Ooh, he's gonna get concussed. And Bullseye missing the blades and gets taken down by Logista, down to a 4 versus 4, and Knight Rider healing him back up. Maybe like around 100 HP, but they're still holding on, and they still want to push A. This Prism 2 Vandal kind of looks decent. Guiding Light being used. They have already taken the control of the site. Now it's gonna be hard. The spike will be planted, but Knight Rider wants to make things a bit easier. Revives Scargod, pulls it back to a 5 versus 4. Deal Depth is available. Showstopper and the Cosmic Divide coming in from ROG Academy. Shivi, he's not ready for this. He pulls it down to a 4v4 again. Ember, he needs to peek at the right time. Oh, Scargod on the other hand takes down Equinox. But oh boy, this is not looking good. Ember will get that kill at the end. Scargod with another one. Luthrina 1v3 gets one, but that's about it. Gets taken down by Ember, and 12th round, and Dinkur, I think this is gonna go into the favor of God Particles now.
Yep, it's kind of over now. Until and unless ROG Academy pulls out a miracle from here on. The way God Particles is playing, the way Knight Rider is playing, anchoring the game with that Sage, and making the right moves at the right point of time, and getting those kills. Whenever his team is going down the drain, it's like a 5v3 situation. Knight Rider just comes out and pulls off that victory. That is the kind of confidence that you would need. Those are the kind of players that you always want to have. It's like the game is gone away from you, and then Knight Rider just pulls the game out of the jaws of the opponent. That actually puts a lot of confidence into the complete team, and this is something that God Particles is feeding upon right now. At the same time, this time around, ROG Academy trying to just rush in. The gravity well comes out. Ember tries to fall back. He's going to get one. Bullseye going down. The Seekers are going to come out as well. Pain Shell not doing any kind of damage so far, but Targor, he's not going to miss. He is doing a lot of damage. The last player standing from ROG is going to be the Cypher, Equinox. Can he do anything? No, he cannot, as Skargod puts him to rest. God Particles going away with the round comfortably, and this is something that we were talking about yesterday as well, Edge, that God Particles is a team that kind of weighs in on the opponent in the first half, and in the next half there are a formidable force. I mean, you just cannot take away anything from them, and this is something that they have shown today as well.
Yep, they definitely did show us that. And let's take a quick look at the scoreboard here. I mean, Skargod 20 kills, Logista 17, Sensei 15, Knight Rider 17, 13 on Equinox, Wonder did a good job on 10, Ludra 10 as well, Shivi sits on 8, Ember 10, Bullseye. That's not the score you want on a Jet, do you? I mean, 7 kills as a Jet, that's gotta hurt the side of ROG.
I mean, he was having a bad day right from the start, Edge. We were talking about that. And when he went on to that operator, we could see that he's not having a good day, and it's just that kind of day where you kind of miss every shot. It's not what you are doing. It's just that things are not going your way. I hope he comes back in the second game, because that's what ROG will want. But Bullseye is the kind of player who can turn things around from any point of time. He's the kind of player who can give you those opening kills, opening frags, and then anchor it for you. He can buy a lot of space for you just on the back of those kills that he gets. But he's not having a good day, and so is ROG. Yes, the first half was kind of comparable, but after that it was all God Particles written all over the board. Anyways, I hope the second map is going to be much more competitive as compared to this one, and I expect that kind of gameplay from ROG as well, because they were able to turn things around in the last one. The second map again is going to be very competitive, but God Particles, you need to be wary of them, because they kind of read the opponent completely in the first half, and in the second half they look like a completely different team, and that's what we saw in this map as well.
That is true. I mean, ROG, they had a really good start, right? I mean, they were going up, they were going neck to neck on the defensive half. But as I said, the side of God Particles, they had a better defensive lineup. So, having that better defensive lineup really helped them once they moved on to once they shifted and switched to that defending half. Because I think they lost like one round, and that was the bonus round. Yeah. And apart from that, they did not lose a single round. That is the confidence that we need when when you're playing against a team like ROG Academy. So that is the story of the map of Split. We'll be moving on to Breeze, Tinker. What do you think about that?
I mean, as we've talked about it earlier as well, Breeze is something that we don't get a lot of chances to cast, and today I'm really excited to do it. Let's see what these teams have on board for it. I was kind of surprised to see Breeze as a second pick today. I expected it to come a lot later, maybe a fourth or fifth map. But as we were talking about it yesterday as well, yesterday we were not able to go towards the third map as well in any of the semifinals. So it's good that we are seeing it earlier. Let's see what Breeze has on board for us.
Yep, and before we head on to the map number 2, we'll be taking a short break, and we'll be back with the second one.
Welcome back, everyone. Now we are back with the second map of the game, and me and Edge were talking about how it is going to be Breeze, the second map itself. Let's see what it has in the box for us. I'm really excited for it. ROG are going to start off on the defender side, and on the attacker side, we are going to have the side of God Particles, the winners of the first map. This is a best of five, and God Particles is leading with 1-0 Edge.
Yep, and right now 1-0. That is not the thing you want to hear if you are on the side of ROG. But God Particles, they have started off really strong, and once again they'll be on the attacking half. So,
Yeah.
excuse me, starting off on the attacking half on the map of Breeze with the agent lineup that they have. Once again, a single deal is Shed, Sova, and then Sky to initiate as a Viper and a Cypher. It's pretty even. I mean, look at that. Both the teams have the same identical agent lineups, right? So it all depends on the gameplay and the aim. So here, I'm not gonna say it's defense favorite or attacking favorite. They are the same agents, so it all comes down to the gameplay, teamwork, coordination, and aim, especially.
Yep. And after the last map, God Particles became the only team in this tournament to actually go on that loseless streak. They have not dropped any map so far. They ended the streak of ROG Academy in the last one. Let's see if ROG Academy can give the favor back, as we are expecting a complete rush. Our Ludra is going to get one
Whoa!
on to Logista, but Knight Rider and Shivi, they're going to get one each, and they are going to make things easier for the side of God Particles. Knight Rider, he's again on the backside. He likes to play that kind of angle. Scargod is going to get one. And Knight Rider, this is what we were expecting. He's going to surprise his opponents out of nowhere. ROG Academy down to the last player. And the best he can do is probably get a kill. Because after that, they'll know where he is. And probably that might be denied as well. Both side X going in. Oh, hey, he's trying to dink him a little. He's being peeked from all sides. As Shiv is going to land that headshot. And Bot is going to go down as God Particles. Starting off on a good note again. First round for them. Probably the second one as well. Let's see if ROG can come back from here on.
But wait, bot Cyrex, is that a did they bring in a substitute?
Yep, they
So
did.
who did they replace? Wait, I need to see who they replaced here. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be replacing Equinox. Um, Wonder, I can see Wonder. I see Sensei as well. Who was replaced? Oh boy, Wonder just running with a shotty. Can he get? He almost got that kill on the Knight Rider. 24 points of health. Oh boy, he's going towards that Sky because he needs the heal. Healing up. Down to 41 points. That's it. He's not going to be healing him full. Well, anyway, Equinox is going to be pushing in. Cyber Cage deployed by both the Cyphers there. Ooh, Logesta gets that kill onto Sensei. Scar God entering in towards that A side will get the kill while Logista takes down Equinox. All down to bot side X, who gets one kill onto Logista. Retrieves the Spectre. Deals a bit of damage there. But I think this round is pretty much over here, Dinkar.
Yeah, it's pretty much over. Bot side X again. The same kind of scenario like the last one. He's going to peek in this time around. He has a little more trick to play. Trying to reposition himself. Trying to surprise the players. Oh, right in front of him. Goes for that 1v1 scenario. Throws out a few bullets, but Scargod is going to come in with Jiggle Spray. And is going to take down bot side X. And that's it for ROG in the second round as well. Something that we did expect. Moving on to the third round. ROG does have a better chance of winning this one, given the fact that they are going to have better guns. At the same time, God Particles, if they can recreate what they did in the last one, it probably is going to be a little tougher for the side of ROG. Now, given the fact that ROG has already lost out on the first map, this one is not looking good for them, because if they lose the second one, they have to win all the next three maps to actually win the finals. But God Particles, they'll only have to win one, as Blind Lights are being exchanged. But it is not going to stop Knight Rider anyway. The Cloudburst comes in. He's going to dash in. Oh, bot side X. He didn't expect this, didn't he? Logista is going to take down Ludra as well. And it is all God Particles hitting all over. Oh. Knight Rider gives a little bit of scare to the opponents and starts to fall back edge.
God Particles. This is the bonus, and they still are making it work. Once again, the same scenario that we have seen on the map as played. It's kind of repeating. Deja vu again. I mean, we've been getting a lot of deja vu since yesterday, the semi-finals and now the finals as well. ROG Academy on the back for 2 players alive, and I don't think they're going in for the retake. They just want to save it because they are going in for another eco after this. So they better just save whatever they can. Knight Rider, he wants to get that kill. But yeah, that's it. It's going to be a save. Both the Vandals will be saved, or are they? Because Knight Rider, he will get that kill. And oh, Sova.
Oh no.
Oh, he's alive for now.
Yeah, alive for now though. Anyways, let's see if we can survive in the next one. As ROG Academy only alive with 1 gun in the last round. And the round also went away from them. So it's looking tough for them. I would like to see some, again, the traps which did the wonder for them in the last round in the split map, where they were kind of looking heavy in the first half. It was Equinox who was making a lot of difference, and then Wonder as well trying his best. Let's see what happens as Knight Rider again looking in the same form. It's looking like he continued like just like how he was playing yesterday. He had no rest. He just came in and like, I'll just continue what I was doing yesterday. And today he's doing it even better. This is what I was talking about. Knight Rider gets one onto Equinox. The star player is out. And so is Wonder. As we're down to the last 3, Knight Rider is just not stopping. He's like, I'll do it on my own. You guys get the spike down. Down to the last 2, ROG Academy not having the best of the guns. And at the same time, the shock dart Sensei, he has nowhere to go. He's being sprayed down from every other corner. Both side X coming up with the stinger is going to get one. But I guess that's the most he can get right now. A 4v1 situation, trying his best to survive. But no, not much you can do, Edge, in these kinds of situations.
Yep, that is true. There's not much that you can do. By God Particles, 4-0. I mean, now you know why they wanted Breeze second map, right? Because they want to end it 3-0. So, and I think Breeze is their one of their strongest map, and that's exactly why they went ahead and picked it to be the second map to be played. I mean, if God Particles can beat ROG Academy on their own map pick in a really comfortable fashion, I mean, you can only expect what they can do on their own map pick. And right now, what they're doing is being dominant.
Yup, being dominant. That's how we are going to describe it, because that's what God Particles is doing right now. 4-0 on the scoreline, not afraid of anything. Knight Rider just pushing in without any fear. He's going to go in, gets one. Scargod and Ember are going to couple it up with one more. It's 3 on the board for God Particles. Only 2 left. ROG Academy is still again struggling. It's the same story being told again and again, as Scargod is going on a hunt. He's going to go for a stab here. Ember spots out one, and this is the kind of day that ROG Academy is having. They are being ripped out from everywhere. Another round for God Particles. Edge 5-0.
5-0, and I don't know why I'm laughing, but it's nothing to be, it's nothing to laugh about. But ROG, they're being destroyed here. A flawless round. It was a full buy round from ROG, and God Particles are just, toying around with them. Yep. Nothing is going in their favor. Nothing, not even a single thing, not even a single round is going in the favor of ROG Academy right now. And God Particles, boy oh boy, they are showing up big time here.
Yep, I think ROG needs a timeout here, Edge. I think
that is true.
They should take one, because right now, I mean, everything is going in God Particles way. A little break, a short break can maybe do the trick. At the same time, if you look at Scargod again, he's ready with the guiding light. He's going to send that in. At the same time, the orb is going to get captured. The Aldron is going to come in as well. They will probably look for that kill, that important kill on the Viper to probably deny him the pit. But at the same time, the rotation has come in. The Viper's pit has worked for the side of ROG Academy. It has pushed the players from A to B, but it's Equinox on that side. And this is what I was talking about. This is what they need. The trap fire has been broken, but what? Equinox! Oh no! This is something that shouldn't have happened. But our God Particles just playing like that today. They're just playing it fearlessly, and everything is working out for them. It's not just the fearless gameplay. It's the accuracy of that play which is working out for them. The Trailblazer comes out but gets destroyed as well, Edge.
Okay, we'll talk about that later, but right now it's a 2 versus 5 situation. Ember gets a kill on the bot side. Ludra can finally get 1 kill. So that's a kill for the side of ROG Academy in a really long time. Wonder gets himself one, Ludra gets himself another, but it doesn't really matter. 6-0 is the score line. But you know that Jet, Knight Rider, I believe that is, or was that Knight Rider is on Sage or something? Yeah, Knight Rider is on a Jet. He was, trapped in 2 tripwires, and he still managed to stay alive and take down Equinox. How
Yep.
did that happen? I mean, how did he even let that happen?
Yep.
That's when you can say that ROG is not having a good time here.
Yeah, and I guess one of the main reasons for that, I guess Equinox was the only man on the side, and RG had a lot of time, if you ask me, to rotate towards the A side and probably give some backup to Equinox, but that didn't happen, and they paid the price for it. Knight Rider again going in. Will he be able to get something out of it? That still remains a question. The All-Rune is going to come out. Cloudburst is in as well. Oh, Knight Rider has been marked, but only a little bit of damage done. Not significant damage. Ludra is going to go in as well. He has Shivi right in front of him, and Ludra gets the opening kill for the team, but instantly gets traded out. Ember is there for the trade. At the same time, bot side X, he has been one of the players who has been staying alive for a long time for the team, but unfortunately is not able to deal that kind of damage which is needed. And he finally spots one, but oh, Logista is going to get the better of him. But Sensei, he takes the matter in his own hand, connects a few bullets, and that's just it. That's what was needed as Equinox comes out with the finishing touch and the first round on board for ROG Academy.
First round, finally something going in the favor of ROG. God Particles, they were just, having a really good time, but then now ROG, this might be the start that they needed. But God Particles, they still have a lot of economy in the back, so nothing to worry about. They're still good to go for a couple of rounds here. They can still afford to lose a couple of rounds and still manage to get that full buy. But here's the thing, if God Particles win any more rounds from here on forward, I think it's safe to say that they have actually won the first half.
Exactly. I mean, I completely agree with that. Let's see if they can work it out from here on. I guess the timer that we were talking about, it has arrived, and it has arrived after a good round for ROG, so that's even better edge, and maybe this might just be the start of the comeback. On God Particles, this is the time for them as well to maybe, to even polish them better and come out with better gameplay. Night Rider this time around, he's going to come up with the operator. Same can be said for Sensei as well, but both the Jets will probably go up against each other. The battle at mid, will it start, or will it be all Knight Rider, which we have been seeing from a lot of time? Some early utilities will be played, but at the same time, I'm waiting for the start of the round here, as ROG Academy will again look to go up against God Particles Edge.
Boy. Let's see. Second round on the board for ROG, or is it gonna be something that God Particles need? We'll have a really easy time here. And looks like Ember once again casually walking in. He does have the ult, but he's not using it. It's gonna be the Hunter's Fury coming into play, and Wonder gets himself a double.
Oh wow!
That is an insane Hunter's Fury right there.
Yep, completely insane. And Equinox, he has the Neuro Theft on board as well, but Wonder, this guy is not stopping. He has got a 4K for himself. He's looking for the AC. A Knight Rider in front of him. He goes for a few bullets. Unfortunately, not able to connect. The guiding light is going to blind Wonder, but at the same time, Knight Rider, he's being hunted down. He's going to run away with the operator, but will he be able to survive? The tailwind comes in from him as well, but I guess he's going to save his operator for the next one, as ROG Academy is trying to eat up that lead. The lead down to 4 points now, but can they continue with it, Edge?
Second round on the board for the side of ROG. Finally, something to fight for here. I actually thought that they might go something around 10-0 God Particles, but it's gonna be 6-2 right now. Still a 4-0 lead. Still a really good scoreline here. But since they have the same agent selection, if they don't get any more rounds here, I think they need to fight their way back into the second half.
Right, the sequence coming out. Bot side X gets the opening kill on Knight Rider. Very influential kill coming in, as Cargo is going to trade him out rather easily. Now it is the plan which is going to come in comfortably. The complete side control for the side of God Particles. ROG Academy trying to play it on the retake. 3 players completely split across the map. Will it work out? That's what remains a question. the positioning of Sky, that's going to be very important. He can come out at any point of time. Not really sure if he has any guiding light available. His position probably has been revealed. The guiding light is going to come out from him. He's going to blind the player, but Skargod is coming in from the backside, but that's not required because Shivi is going to take the matters in his own hands as Ludra is taken out. Shivi takes down Equinox, the last player still waiting to come in, and not really sure what Wonder was trying to pull off from there, but he gets one. But I think the round has gone away. And it is going to be God Particles going away with the 7th round here. Goes for the wall bang. Unfortunately, not able to land any, but Logista is not going to miss. He's going to connect the shots on Wonder and the 7th round on board for God Particles.
There you go, the lead once again, and the momentum. Once again, I mean, momentum was always on the side of God Particles, but the lead once again increasing. Back to 5 rounds, and they only need 6 more rounds here, God Particles. Right? God Particles did 6 more. They'll have 2 in their bag. That is the thing that actually worries me. I mean, if ROG doesn't win this, they can afford. I mean, they can't afford to lose any more games. They need to win the next 3 maps, and that is not an easy task if you're playing against a team like God Particles.
Yep. Knight Rider again trying to replicate what he did in the last one, and this time as well it is working out perfectly. Both sides able to do a little bit of damage, but that's just it. Ember trading him out comfortably. Logista is going to get one. Oh, neural theft coming out as well. All the positions have been revealed. Knight Rider on the side again. ROG Academy will have to play the retake. The retakes haven't been working out for them. It's always a couple of players, not coming out at the right time. It's either one or two of them committing and the other one still on the backside. Ludra is going to lose out on his life. This is what I was talking about. They are coming in bits and pieces and they are going back in the same manner. Equinox on the right hand side has been spotted rather comfortably. Logista is going to trade him out. The last man standing is again going to be Wonder. And, he's just having that one option. Fall back, probably save the gun. Probably get an exit frag. And he's kind of lined up for it. But he only gets one as Logista is going to get the finishing touch. 8-2 on the scoreboard. And it's looking tough for ROG Academy Edge. And this is something that I didn't expect. After watching the kind of show they put up yesterday, I had high expectations, and they still have the next 3 maps to go in, but they'll need to pull off a miracle from here on if they actually want to become the champions from here on.
That is true. I mean, it's not an easy task whatsoever right now in ROG Academy. They need to bring their A game. 2 more rounds left in the first half, and right now 6 round lead on the side of God Particles. 5 more rounds, and they'll be walking away with the win on the second map as well. It's going to be the drone and the trailblazer going out together. A side is completely open, although there are 3 people. It's an eco round as well for the side, but look at that. Jet is pushing through the halls. He needs to make this push. Knight Rider. Oh, beautiful positioning, and the timing could not have been better. But they're all on A already. Knight Rider gets one before going down to Equinox. Shivi gets that flanker. Sensei goes down to a 4 vs 3, and Skargod gets a kill on bot side X. But a trade from Equinox. He has the kill on Logista instantly taken down, but Scar gets himself a triple. That's gonna be another round, a quick round as well from the side of God Particles and ROG Academy. 2 rounds, that's all they could manage here in the first half. Can they get a third one is the question.
Yeah, a very big question. They will have the guns. I mean, they have the operator on Sensei. They have the judge on bot side X. Bot side X will look to play close on A, and yeah, he's just going to close in and probably look for a couple of kills. Let's see if that works out, given the fact that Knight Rider looks to play it aggressively as well. Wonder on the other hand is playing judge on the other entry. So perfect side X. He has the Viper speed. He's going to couple it up with the judge. I guess it's the perfect combination, but that owl drone probably can make the difference. The guiding light is going to come in as well. The trailblazers are going out. Logista, he gets taken out. A beautiful upshot from Sensei gets things going for the side of ROG Academy. And now Skargod comes out with the Seekers, is going to allow him for a lot of space. Ludra is going to come in from this CT side. Oh, Skargod, he's probably not expecting it. The footsteps, that probably is going to give away the positioning. And Skargod,
wow.
He has pulled it off. He has pulled off the round, and probably double digits in the first half for God Particles as well. Equinox is placed well, but it's all about the connection. Can he make it happen? Whereas one of the players is still coming in from the backside. Equinox, he has a lot of places to look for, but it's only 2 from ROG Academy who are trying to pull it off.
Oh my god, Equi, he gets spotted with the recon, and a beautiful Hunter's Fury comes out, and he is down to 30 points of health. He's gonna get taken down, SNE, and there you go. But a trade coming in from bot side, but not for long. He goes down to Knight Rider. 10-2 is the scoreline right now. 10, double-digit scoreline for the side of God Particles. And
Yep.
I mean, they couldn't have asked for, you know, a better scoreline here in the first half.
Yeah, and that too.
Considering the fact that they have the same agent lineup, you just gotta give it to them that God Particles at the moment is looking like a better team.
Yeah, they're looking like a better team, and this start coupled up with the win in the first map, they're looking invincible right now. It's looking like they have made up their mind today, and they have come in to become the champions. Anyways, 10-2 on the scoreline. God Particles playing it out beautifully. ROG Academy, they must be a little disappointed by the kind of the show they have put up, but I'm kind of sure they are going to come back very strongly in the next map, probably, because in this one it's looking very tough. Sensei investing a lot in this one, as Sheriff is going to come out from his bag. The old rune completely scanning the region. Probably they are going to get the plant here rather comfortably. Sky is going to go for that plant, and Ludra, it is Ember on the other hand, is going to land a few shots. Unfortunately, he's not going to connect any. Still a 5v5 situation. A retake for the side of God Particles. Can they make it work? A couple of players coming in from the backside. Scargod comes out with a flash, but unfortunately that misses out. A perfect dodge coming in from Ludra, and he gets the kill on Legista as well. Sensei couples it up with one of his own on Knight Rider with the Sheriff. Oh, the barrel actually gives away the positioning of Shivi. Oh, Ember! He's turning things around. He gets a couple, and ROG Academy were looking in the driver's seat. Suddenly, it's going away. Ember gets a 3k. Oh, but do they have the time? No is probably the answer, as the defuse is not going to be pulled off. Shivi gets one onto side X. Wonder finishes off Shivi, as Wonder gets the finishing touch as well. ROG Academy gets the third one, and probably the next one as well. But, you know, as we were talking about it yesterday as well, Edge, the comebacks, they matter when you actually, you know, impart them at the right time. And it's probably too late, but, you know, we have seen miracles happening. Let's hope for one right now as well.
Spikes here.
Oh boy, this is looking interesting right now, because now I feel like ROG are in for a comeback, and I actually think you know, that they actually might pull it off as well, just because of the fact that they are on the attacking half where God Particles put up a really good fight, and I think ROG can do the same, because we all know the potential that the players have, and they're actually going in. But is it a full is it an eco? A full eco? Yes, it is. A full eco round coming in. Shivi goes down to Ludra as well. Knight Rider! Ooh, that was a really quick flick. Beautiful shot though. Down to a 2v3, they can actually pull it off. If Knight Rider gets another kill, or, you know, retrieves that Spectre, I think they're on for the clutch here.
I guess. Let's see. I mean, you cannot beat a guy who's playing this well. It's the form, you know, Edge that Knight Rider is currently in. Yesterday as well, he was the difference maker. Today also connecting really well. Everything going God Particles' way, except the last round that we saw. And probably this one as well. They're waiting for those extra frags, and Knight Rider probably is going to get an opportunity. Ember on the other hand, he's doing a lot of damage today. He's just going in and you know, getting those kills. Oh, Knight Rider, this is what I was talking about. He's connecting everything today. Oh, he probably, oh, finally misses out on the opportunity, but Wonder, he's going to miss out on that as he gets the fourth one for his team. The start of the comeback for ROG, but it will only matter if they can get this round, the round where God Particles is going to invest, and they're going to invest heavily. They're going to come up with those Vandals, the Phantoms. On the side of ROG Academy, we have a few Spectres, Vandals as well. But let's see if they can turn this around, because if they get this one, the lead will be down to 4 points from 8 points, and that's a heavy churn that's going to happen. But we'll have to wait. Logista setting the shop up. Let's see if that actually works out, because right now I can see the side of ROG Academy pushing in towards B. Ember is going to come up with that Viper Spit Edge. Let's see if they can push the players of God Particles or of ROG Academy back.
See, right now this map is a really crucial round. Whoever wins this round is gonna be deciding the fate of the next couple of rounds as well. And if God Particle win this, I think it's pretty much over for the side of ROG. Look at bot side Dex is down to 1 point of health. Ooh, for a second, yeah, I actually thought he might go down. God Particles, really good start here, getting themselves a double kill. And Shivi has already pushed out towards mid. So he's good for one kill before going down, if I'm not wrong. If they decide to go back. But Sova, I think they're kind of predicting that someone might have pushed around this area. But there's a crossfire setup. That is what I'm worried about. And Shivi goes down to Ludra, but the crossfire will peak and he goes down as well. Finally the trade happens and it's all down to the server. Wonder once again, can he pull off another wonderful clutch? Because if not, then God Particles will be looking at that 11th round on the board here, Dinkar.
Yep, the disappeared Spike giving away the position of Wonder. The 11th round, as you said, is going to go in the favor of God Particles. Wonder had a wonder to do, but unfortunately not able to pull that off. 11 kills for him. He has played out beautifully. Ludra has the Seekers, and I guess he's going to use it in this one. At the same time, God Particles will be looking for that match point here. They'll be looking to actually close it in early because they have played really quick. Knight Rider always on the charge in the first half. Then
Let's fly.
it was if you talk about the other players as well, if you talk about Scargod getting that ace, then Ember coming in handy in a few of the rounds. He was looking a beautiful Wonder this time, Marshall in the hand looking for the peak coming in from Ember. But if you talk about the side of God Particles, they have taken calculated risks so far. They are not going for any unnecessary peaks. And I wonder, let's see if his weight, if his patience can actually reap him any kind of reward. Sensei, on the other hand, is going to destroy the camera. That kind of gives away his positioning. But if you look at the B side, A side here, there is a lot of protection on this one. And if ROG actually commits to this side, they are probably going to have a hard time. And this is what I was talking about. As Cargo lands that kill onto Wonder, makes things tough for ROG. They have some mid presence, some A presence as well. But if you look at the side of God Particles, they have a few utilities. They have players all around the map. So it's looking like God Particles is in a pretty comfortable position. And as soon as ROG starts to rotate back, as soon as they start to move back towards B, they'll be hunted right in the middle edge.
True, and it's gonna be a 5 versus 3 right now. The economy is being
30
destroyed on the
seconds
side of ROG Academy, and if God Particles win this, and I think it's safe to say that the match will be over yet again. Equinox gets taken down as well. Oh, a flawless round again.
Match point.
And now match point, map point here for the side of God Particles, which means they are one more round away from walking away with the second win in this BO5 series. They'll be leading the score 2-0. Moving on to, I believe, Haven is the next map up. So if they win Haven, that's it. We already have a new champion, Good.
And yeah, and we saw what they are capable of, Edge, in Haven. We saw them yesterday. They were able to actually manhandle the opponents, get a victory as well. So that is going to give them a lot of confidence as well going into the third map. And this is the kind of start you would want. Nitra gets one, Sidex actually trades him out. But if you ask me, a lot of damage has been done. Wonder starts to go back, but I guess a lot of utilities will be used up here. The needle temp comes out as well. Ludra is going to go for the plant, but Equinox has been traded out. The recon bolt has been destroyed. Logista gets one, Scargod gets another. ROG Academy is falling down, and that's the second map. Oh no, ROG. It's 13-4. A convincing victory for the side of God Particles. A dominating one, I should say. As ROG Academy, they were nowhere to be seen on this one. Second map on board for God Particles in this best of 5. 2 maps for God Particles. They only need to get one more if they want to clinch on the victory and go away with the champions title as well. Knight Rider, as expected, look at that KD, look at those kills, and then Scargod coming out beautifully as well. 22 kills and 7 deaths for Knight Rider. Scargod actually complimenting him really well. 19 kills for him as well, just 9 deaths. And then it was Ember popping off really well in the mid rounds. He was able to do a lot of difference. He was able to make a lot of difference as well. 16 kills and 5 deaths for him, Edge.
Yep, and then there's Wonder, 11 kills, Logista 11, 8 on Shivi, but everyone else on the side of ROG. 9-7-4-6, that's Ludra, bot side, Equinox, and Sensei. Once again, the Jet with only 6 kills. That is not what you want here, Dinkar. I mean, first map, yeah, it was close the first half, but this map, it was like ham from the first, the first second. The first half, it was like, what, 10-2. That is when you understood. I mean, basically, ROG Academy, they won 2 in the first half and 2 in the second half. That's it. And 2 of those were the pistol rounds as well.
Yep, 2 of those in the pistol round. So unfortunate game for ROG Academy, given the potential that they have, the kind of team they are. They were not able to redeem themselves completely. So that's one of the things they'll be working on in the next map. Let's see if they can pull it off, because right now it's 2-0. A lot of work to be done from the side of ROG. Out of 5 maps, they have already lost 2. We have 3 more to go. But if ROG wants to become the champion, they will need to win all of those 3 maps, which is kind of hard task given the fact that how well God Particles has played so far.
That is true. I mean, it's a really hard task. I mean, it was hard enough for them to win 3 out of 5, and now you have to win 3 back to back, right? And God Particles, they're not going to let that happen pretty easily. I mean, I'm not saying there is no chance that'll happen. There is a slight chance, but you need to take down God Particles not once, not twice, but 3 times. And they already have 2 in the bag. All they need is 1 more win. And I think Haven is the map that they're going to do it on, because, yes, as you said, they are really good on the map of Haven. But before we jump on to the next map, that is Haven, me and Dinkar will be taking a short break, and we'll be back with the map number 3.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to ROG Showdown series powered by Intel. And we are in the grand finale right now, where God Particles must be feeling really, really comfortable because the way they have played, they completely deserve it. 2-0 on the scoreboard. Third map, it is going to be Haven Edge. What do you think about it?
Whoa! I mean, forget about what I think right now, but there's a Yoru pick
Hmm.
and a triple deal list lineup.
Yep.
I have no idea what's happening here. I am starstruck.
Probably so is God Particle.
Oh my god! I think for a second I was like, this sensei guy is just throwing right now, but maybe not. Maybe he knows how to play Yoru unlike us. But let's see if that's gonna be you know, a good thing here, and that might be the X factor as well going in. ROG starting off on the attacking half, God Particles on the defending half, and God Particles have already won the first match, first two maps that is, and if they win this, they'll be walking away as the champions, and their bank account with the 50,000 rupees more.
Exactly. 50,000 for the first one, 25,000 for the second, as we are waiting for the start of the play here, where ROG Academy is struggling to get the first map on board for themselves. But God Particle, on the other hand, they already have two. They just need to win this one to clinch this championship, to go away with those 50,000 rupees, and at the same time go with the title as well. Wonder, let's see what he can do this time. If you talk about the complete team of God Particles, they have been fragging off really well. We saw very less of ROG in the last two maps, so that's something that I'll be looking forward to. And this time, I guess Bot Cyrex is playing the Jet. So the Jet from the first map, I guess he was the one who was replaced, and Bullseye, I think, right, it was Bullseye who's replaced in the second map, and both sides joined in, but not much of a difference in the score line, or in the result, I should say. On Breeze,
It was
two
actually
zero so far. Yep.
worse.
Hmm.
I mean, when Bulza was there, at least he was the first. The first half was better. It was
Hmm.
6-6,
Yep.
but when he left, it was like 10-2. So
Now, exactly. So we're expecting experiencing a little bit of pause here, and after that we'll have the start of the play. But if you talk about the first two maps that we have seen, God Particles have been playing really well the first, right from the start. If you talk about the first two rounds, it has always been God Particles taking the charge, and then ROG looking to come back. And after that, it was all God Particles written over the scoreboard. So this time around, ROG will look to have that early bite on God Particles, and probably make a little bit of difference, be in the driver's seat, get a hefty lead, and put God Particles on the back foot, and then get a chance. Because as soon as they win this map, they only need to win two, and then the map lead for God Particles will be down to one. But that's something which will happen only if ROG Academy manages to pull off this one. But if God Particles win this one, it's all over. God Particles is going to go away with the victory. They are going to go away with the championship, and Ember, he's going to be one of the players that we'll be looking forward to, because in the last map he was just going out of the box, going away with those skills. He was playing fearlessly. That's something that we have not seen in the past plays that we have seen from God Particles. Is always Knight Rider trying to play that anchor, going in, fragging it out. But in the last map, I was really impressed how Amber played, and that's something that I'll be wanting in this one as well. Let's see if that actually happens.
yeah, I mean, let's take a quick look at the agent lineup while we're at it. God Particles, they have a Sova, Cypher, Sky, Jet, and an Astra. Pretty basic lineup with two initiators, one sentinel. They have no sage, so they still have Sky, so the heal is there. But having only Jet, and they're starting off on the defensive app, so it's understandable. ROG Academy, that is a full pushing lineup. Astra, Sova, Reina, Jet, and Yoru. They need to get as many rounds as they can on the attacking half, because once they switch on to the defender's side, it's not going to be easy for them.
Exactly, Edge. And and I guess that's why those picks are the picks are coming in from them. They want to have a good lead, a hefty lead in the first half, and if they can make it happen, they probably will have the chance to contest in this one. As we are seeing the resume of the play here again. God Particles, doesn't matter if they are on attack or defense. We always see Knight Rider on the charge, trying to get that entry frag, the starting kill. Oh, it's paused again. We'll have to wait a little more for the action to begin. But we can always have this time, because the way that God Particles won the first map and the second map, they did save a lot of time there.
they they kind of did. Oh my god. RLG are not going to be happy about it hearing it later on. But Logista, he still gets taken down by Equinox, and the duelists are doing all the work there. Sensei gets himself one, while Equi gets himself a
Oh
double,
my.
and Sensei, right before the teleport, he gets taken down. Ludra, beautiful shot onto Knight Rider. All down to one player, and that is the Sky. Is that Shivi on the Sky right there?
Oh,
That was
it's
Cargo
Cargo.
actually.
Yeah, gets taken
But
out. Equinox.
Equi getting himself a triple kill, and that's a really good start here. ROG Academy. After that the second map, it was a devastating loss, and seeing them win the first pistol round, I think there is a really good chance that they might win this map as well.
That gives me a lot of hope as well. But let's see if they can continue with this, because there have been some moments of brilliance from the side of ROG as well. But it is just that they have been very less, and at the same time, the consistency for that has been really low. But at the same time, God Particles, they have been playing it very consistently. Ember goes for that jump peak. Unfortunately, not able to get anything. ROG on the better guns, just charging in. Scargod, oh ho ho.
Oh
He
my
TP'd
god.
at the right time, saves him. But Equinox is going to take down Scargo. Logista on the other hand lands a kill onto Equinox. Bot side comes back, but Knight Rider slap onto Sensei, gets the kill. And that's the Marshal, which has done a little bit of damage here. Shivi gets one onto Wonder. Down
Whoa!
to a 2v1 situation. Shivi gets another. It's ROG. And suddenly, it's looking gettable for the side of God Particles, the Vandals, which were invested. Oh no. Oh no, Shivi. Can he do it? Nope, says Ludra as he gets one onto Shivi. A 1v1 situation. Knight Rider is pulling it off. And this is what I was talking about. Edge. There have been some hope for ROG Academy, but it's just that it hasn't lasted for a long time. All Particles always finds a way to come back, and that's something ROG Academy needs to do as well.
They need to, and losing the second round, that is
Hmm.
not something you usually see. Yes, we did see that yesterday. ROG did that to Valor, but now they're being, they are being fed the same medicine that they gave Valor yesterday. And right now, the God Particles are on the front foot once again, and ROG, they need this round. They kind of actually need this round, because if they don't win this, they might as well go ahead and lose the next one as well.
Exactly. Let's see what happens as Equinox gets the starting kill. Shivi trades out perfectly. Tensei goes down. Oh, Shivi. He's in a lot of danger, but Knight Rider isn't, and he's going to make ROG pay for it. He just goes in, he just barges in, gets one, gets the second. Wonder does the damage, but is it enough to keep ROG alive in this round? Both side X has the sheriff in hand. He's looking for that glorious play, but will it happen? That still remains a question. As Logista will start to fall back, he's expecting an A push here. But at the same time, if you look at the players from the side of ROG Academy, they're looking for every possible way to survive. He lands a kill onto Shivi.
Last
He's
player
going for that
standing.
gun, but unfortunately, he's not going to get it as Logista is there to trade him out. Wonder, the last man standing, has the spike, so that's one good thing going in their favor. Now he just needs a gun and a 1v1 with both these players. And I guess he's in a state to do that, because if you look at him, the Cypher has already started to fall back. Wonder, oh no. He finally spots
30
out
seconds
Ember,
left.
but not in the best of positions. He has allowed Logista to come back as well. Logista is trying to peek in. He has given away his position. Wonder goes for a few more shots, but unfortunately not able to connect any. Oh, Wonder! He connects the shots beautifully. Is he going to get another? No, says Amber. And another round on the board for God Particles, but a very, very close round, Edge.
That was a bit too close. And right now, ROG Academy, 2-1. Do they have the economy? Because they did invest in that previous round, but I still think they have good economy right now, right? Yes, they can afford into this particular round, but moving on forward, if they lose this, look, potential fourth round on the board for God Particles, and they also have a full buy. It's not going to be a full bonus. It's going to be a full buy from both the sides. So whoever wins this, he's gonna have a round lead for sure. But at the same time, he's gonna force the opponent team. He's gonna force the opponent team into an eco.
Exactly. Let's see if that eco actually happens. As at the same time, the EP is going to come in. Sensei has the judge in hand. He's looking for that close quarter play. Wonder gets one on to Logista. Ball side it goes for the spray as well. Equinox again through the nebula trying to land something. ROG looking strong on the side, but they have been surrounded from everywhere. Ember and Scargod, they're going to get one each. The Cosmic Divide comes in from Ember. And I guess this is just a start for God Particles. Wonder finishes off Knight Rider. Oh, Ludra, he's making things easier for the side of ROG as the last man standing. Ember gets taken out by Wonder as ROG Academy gets the second on board. A perfect plant just goes, they just ram into the side and didn't allow God Particles to surround them from everywhere and probably get a kill or two. Peaked at the same time, but that I do think that ROG played it out beautifully this time, and they just need to continue that kind of play. Just ram into the side, get a few kills, don't allow God Particles to number up on them, and that's how they can go away with this one. And they have done exactly that in the previous round. Let's see if they can replicate that in the next one, Edge.
Revealing area.
Yep, let's just see. Because ROG, they pulled it back to a 2-2, and now we need.
I have the spike.
God Particles, they need as many rounds as they can on the defensive half. Because as I said, ROG, their lineup is a full attacking lineup, and look at this, Sensei up close, gets taken down, but all he has is a goddamn shotty in his hand, so it doesn't really matter. But a man advantage nevertheless on the side of God Particles, and Neil Theft being used. They got the information as well. Let's see that shot. Oh, the Hunter's Fury actually not doing anything. The Logista lands a couple of shots. Two players are actually low on the side of ROG here.
Oh no. But everybody low on health. They're just struggling, and Scargod is making the best of it. He's going to get a 3k. And oh no, ROG. What have you done? All the players were struggling with health points, but look at Scargod. He just went in with those sheriffs. He connected everything. He still has the Seekers, but he's not going to use it. And that's going to cost him a lot. Oh, Wonder. He has come up with that Wonder play. Gets a 2k at the end. Overall, a 3k for him. And what a play from ROG. I mean, those Seekers, they would have come in handy, Edge.
They would have come in handy if they did come in handy. I mean, if we would have just used it, would have been easier. Maybe, but since it was an eco, they didn't want to invest all that. Maybe that's the thing. But here's the thing, ROG, third round, God Particles, 2 in their bag, and it's going to be a force right now. Sorry, a full buy, not a force. But it's kind of a force if you ask me, because they kind of have to win this. If they lose this, they're going on an eco yet again. Look at all that flashes. Scargod gets himself a double. Finally a trade by HP. Scargod 4. That was a quick round by Scargod himself, by the way.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. So what ROG was doing from the last few rounds was just barge into the side and go away with that plant, and they were getting victories comfortably. But this time around, God Particles, all they had to do was predict the right spot, predict the right site, and prevent ROG from just barging in. Probably get the difference maker in, get a kill or two, and create the pressure on ROG. And this is what they did this time. God Particles coming up with an answer, coming up with a response very quickly, I would say. And that all-in strategy from ROG, it has suddenly crumbled. Let's see what they are going to do in the next one. As Scargod was looking to go in aggressively, but this time around he's going to fall back. The Nebula comes out as well. Scargod is going. Oh no, Scargod! Oh, that's criminal. He's going to land that headshot through the Nebula. Oh, very low on health points. He's still going to survive. I mean, the opponents were not as lucky as Scargod this time around. Anyways, down to a 3-4 situation. Knight Rider makes it a 4v2, connects that op shot. The Blitzstorm is coming out from the other side, but let's see if that can be a difference maker, as Scargod is going to get another one on Wonder this time. The last player standing is going to be in the Cubby, and that's not going to matter, as Scargod is going to put him to rest as well. God Particles coming up with the 4th one. And this is the kind of half that we saw in the first map as well, where it was all back and forth. ROG coming up with one, then God Particles coming up with their own, and the same kind of play coming here as well.
Finally, some momentum once again going into the favor of God Particles. 4 rounds already. We're done with 7 rounds. 8th round up and running. But God Particles, if they get a 6 rounds on the board with the lineup that ROG has, I think they'll have a really good attacking half here.
Yeah, right, Edge. Let's see if that actually happens. An early Cosmic Divide coming in. The Operator is up and ready, and that's what he can do. Scar God couples it up with one more. The flashes are coming in. The TP is coming in. Nitra needs to reposition himself. He needs a backup as well. The backup has arrived on side. But look, this guy is making a quick work of that. Shivi takes out Ludra and a piece each for the side of God Particles, and again another quick round. This time around ROG was looking to barge onto the B side, but Knight Rider, he put the dent very early on. I mean, that one kill, taking out the Jet, which was intended to actually the Jet intended to go in and kind of make that entry thing done for the team, but unfortunately Knight Rider denting that and the chances of ROG as well, and the backup arriving at the right time. The timing was very important at that point of time, and they didn't allow ROG any space, and ROG was just choked in. Anyways, moving on to the 9th round, a very, very important one for ROGH.
This is a crucial round as well, because God Particles, if they win, 6 rounds on the board for them already, and ROG, the best they can do is 6-6 from there. And with 3 DOS, that is not a good score. They open things up though. But instant trade by Logista. Equinox with a beautiful shot on the Scargop, but in trade once again. Back and forth. Wonder gets a kill onto Ember finally. Down to a 3 versus 2. And now, down to the only player, Shivi on that Sova. Towards that CCT actually, he gets spotted. He should be getting taken down. There you go. Bot side will get that kill. 4th round on the board for the side of ROG. And they're not giving up yet here, Dinkar.
Yeah, beautifully played by ROG this time around. They get the 4th one on the board for them. And top seater, we play coming in from both the sides here. ROG gets one, and then all of a sudden, God Particles is looking to come back into the game. And now it's ROG getting one for themselves as well. But the lead still remains with God Particles, which is something which must be worrying for the side of ROG Academy, because they need to play it very comfortably. This is actually a do or die situation for them. If they lose this one, it's all over. This is a best of 3 that we are seeing right now, where God Particles, best of 5 actually, which we are seeing right now, where God Particles is leading with 2-0. Oh, he's going to survive, as Shivi is going to go for those shock darts, but that's not going to matter with both Cyrex cruising in from seawards. Equinox couples it up with one more, and finally it's looking like maybe Logista is going to come up with that equalizer. Let's see if he can get the numbers back in his team's favor. Oh, he takes down Wonder down to a 4v2. It's still not that gettable, and Logista takes down Ludra as well. And suddenly it feels like there is still life left in this side of God Particles. Oh no, Shotty coming to play from the side of Sensei, but Logista still remains. He's waiting for the right peak from his squad mate as well. Another Shotty and the Operator coming at the same time, but no damage done so far, Edge. Oh no, what?
What the hell was that?
Oh my god.
What was that?
My eyes.
Oh my god, that is just weird gameplay, man. I mean, he just TP'd out in the open, he got taken down, and ROG Academy nevertheless gets that 5th round on the board with 2 operators. They have 2 operators here, like what's going on?
Let's see if they can put that to good usage.
I mean, it's like this. They were playing their own game. I mean, they are playing ROG, ROG Academy was playing their game, which they usually practice. And I think moving on to Haven, they're like, screw everything, we'll just do some weird things. I mean, they don't even know what they're doing. So how the hell will God Particles predict that? I think that's the game plan here. They're just doing random stuff, and I mean, even they don't know what's happening. And then obviously, if you don't know what's happening, the opponents will never will. But Watsider gets himself a collateral. Ember, beautiful shot there onto Sova, down to a 3v2. All of a sudden, a man advantage the side of God Particles, and it's an eco as well. So Shivi gets a kill onto Wonder. Spike has not been planted yet. Bot Cyrex with the Operator towards that C-Long. He is pushing in slowly but steadily. I think he spotted Astro there, but he's gonna get taken down. Knight Rider peeks at the right time. Beautiful round by God Particles. I'm not really sure how they managed to pull it off, but they pulled it off nevertheless.
I mean, kudos to Ember for playing it so well. That pair of kill, I guess, changed everything. That got them in the winning position. I would say it stopped the rush from ROG completely, and that's how they managed to pull it off. Sensei on the other hand is again going to go in with that shotgun. Bucky, let's see if he can create something here. He's probably going to go in for that early TP into the game as well. He likes to barge into that B side and then probably surprise the players. But let's see if he can do that this time around. Sensei has been spotted. He's moving in with that Buggy again. The shock darts are trying to do him a little bit
my
of
God.
damage. Oh, he's still going to survive. The flash comes in. He's looking for that TP. This is what I was talking about. And survives as well, but not in front of Knight Rider. He gets taken out very easily. Scargod finishes Equinox as well, but bot side he has been playing this one beautifully. The complete map he has been in the charge for some time now, but at the same time he needs a lot of support as well. That support sometimes misses out from ROG, and that's how God Particles again getting themselves a lead of 2 points, and now they are on the attack, which is going to mean that they are going to be in the driver's seat with that lead and with Haven as well. Let's see if they can turn things up here, because ROG Academy, they have a lot of work to do from here on. Bot side X, he's back in form, and I guess he's going to continue that, but he's going to be needing a lot of support from the other squad mates as well. Can ROG do it? Can they survive in this map? We are into the second half now. 7-5, a 2-point lead for God Particles. I think they will be happy with that, considering that they were on the defense on Haven.
Well, second half, here we go. And if God Particles win this particular pistol round, I think it's safe to say that this match will go into their favor. But that shock dart not dealing any damage. ROG Equinox gets the first blood onto Ember. Sensei, he gets stuck in the tripwire. He misses the shots, but now he's in trouble. But never mind, he may be not in trouble, because Ludra gets himself a double. He's just wasting time. Look at this. He's having fun. He wants to go for the knife. Oh my God. He actually wanted to go for the knife, and all of a sudden, I mean, if he didn't place that cam there, he would have escaped.
Probably,
But
yeah.
he didn't expect Wonder to be up close. But anyway, 6th round on the board for ROG Academy, and now I think the 7th round, I think the score is going to be equalized here.
Yeah, but we kind of expected this in the first half as well, Age, and all of a sudden God Particles was able to pull that round off. So that kind of scares me whenever ROG gets one, and even if it's the better guns for them, God Particles has always been in the driver's seat. But this time around, I would want this to go 7-7 and probably a close one on this map, as Sensei with that Guardian trying to move in, gets spotted and gets taken out as well. This is what I was talking about, Sensei. Oh, this should go ROG's way ideally, but let's see if they can make it happen. The Nebula comes out. Scargod will look to reposition himself, trying to connect a few shots as well. Knight Rider takes down Ludra, but it is the Judge which is doing the wonders. He's going to get a 3k. He's looking for a 4k, but finally gets taken out. It's going to be Equinox who finally takes down Ember as well. It is a 1v2 situation. Shivi, the last man standing. Equinox is going to suppress him with that Spectre, and ROG Academy gets the 7th one. I had a scare when one of the players with the Guardian was taken out early into the game, and I thought maybe this exchange of gun can cost them a lot. But Wonder coming up with that Judge play, turning things around, completely making it work for the squad, and making it 7-7. Finally, ROG Academy has got a chance for themselves to get a potential lead. Let's see if they can make it happen, Edge.
It looks like they are making it happen right now. 7-7 is the scoreline, and it's a full buy coming in and a bonus. Oh, Sensei, he's not scared. He's pushing in. Wonder once again has a Judge in his hand. Sensei is gonna get taken down, but Ludra is right behind him. He gets snapped as well. Ember, what a shot coming in from him. 3 versus 5, but oh no! Oh no! Trip laser kill, and Equi gets a kill on the Knight Rider with the Spectre. So a weapon upgrade? Maybe not yet. Scargod takes him down, all down to Astra. It's a bonus round for the side of ROG, but there is a Phantom picked up on Wonder. So let's see if he can make any use of it, and he just concusses that. And this round is done, basically. God Particles is gonna get that 8th round on the board.
Yep, he's going to give his position away. Wonder right in front. Oh no, he gets taken out, not able to save his gun. It is going to be Ember finishing it off rather comfortably. getting the 8th one on the board. God Particle again not giving ROG the lead that they desperately want. Again, God Particles trying to come back. Now, look at the side of God Particles. They have the guns that they want. Equinox is on the operator. Let's see if he can make something going here, because that's what Wonder did in the last in one of the rounds where he was able to clip that round away from the opponents. Let's see if that can happen again. Wonder this time around. He has the Stinger in his hand. At the same time, the complete squad of God Particles has tried to move in towards the A side. The Gravity Well is coming in. Um, a few more utilities will be drawn out as well. It is going to be the Trailblazer coming out. A few more health points exchanged here and there. Shivi. Oh, he's coming up with the outrun. Let's see if he can spot any. No, but Sensei takes down Shivi very comfortably, down to a 4v4 situation where Wonder is just going in with that Stinger. That's a very brave play, I must say. Logista gets one onto Sensei. Both sides take on Scout as well, but Logista, this guy is not stopping, as he's going to get a 3k for himself. On the other side, we do have all the 3 players from the side of God Particles rotating in towards the A side, but there is a little bit of protection still there. Where if you talk about the B side, we have the operator there. Can the operator do the magic? That still remains a question. This should be an easy plant, given the fact that Knight Rider has coming towards the side, and he has the Gravity Well just pulling off Equinox. And that's going to be an easy kill for Amber, the last man standing. It is Bullseye, I guess. Bot side X, actually. Sorry. Yep. Let's see if we can connect any.
Substitute for Bullseye, and he's not having a good time with the operator as well. He gets taken down 9-7. 4 more rounds, and God Particles will be crowned the champions of the ASUS ROG Showdown series here. Valorant, by the way. So, I mean, I have to mention Valorant because ASUS, they keep doing a lot of tournaments, right? And if people, I mean, there is CS:GO, there's Apex Legends, and now it's a time for Valorant. So people usually get confused. So we kind of have to mention that it is the Valorant Showdown series that's happening here, Dinkar.
Exactly. So main things done by ROG, and not just this is not the only tournament. This is not the first time. It has been happening from more than an year now, and that's what we have been watching. But right now, talking about the side of ROG, they're having a hard time here, but Sensei is going to get Shivi, probably making things easier for his team. Wonder comes up with the judge again, and all of a sudden, God Particles is looking out of the game. The last man standing is going to be Amber. He's looking to play it out. He's going for it, but the flashes are not giving him any kind of play. At Sidex is going to come in from the backside. I think the Euro was blinded, but Sidex was not. He's going to make the best of it, as he's going to land that kill. ROG Academy looking to come back 9-8. Still a point lead for God Particles, but I would like to see ROG Academy on the lead, and that will give me the hope for ROG Academy to survive in this map, because I've seen ROG Academy come close, but God Particles has never given away things when it mattered the most. Oh, Wonder. Oh, I wonder what he's going to do.
It's gonna be interesting to see what he has in store for us. Equinox gets that kill on the Shivi, opening things up once again for the side of ROG. And God Particles, first time in a really long time, there on the back foot. And Scar God, just when I said a back foot, gets himself a double. That was a collide as well. Logista takes down Sensei, but not before him taking down Ember. Down to a 3 versus 2, and the players are out as well. Let's see what happens. ROG Academy, they need this round. They cannot let God Particles get that second. 10th round on the board. Wonder with the judge gets himself a double kill. All down to the Cypher. Logista in a 1v2. But the spike is dropped towards that garage. Does he know that? Oh, one has spotted him. That's it. I think this is done. ROG will win this round for sure.
Yeah, looks like it. Oh no, Logista makes it work, gets Wonder. But I don't think he has any kind of information on the last player, who is going to be both side X. From the side of ROG, Logista is trying to play it smart. He's trying to come in from the backside, but I think both side X will read it rather comfortably. Yes, he's looking for that as well.
30 seconds left.
Both side X. Looking for it. Logista and both sides, they are going to meet. They're going to meet. Oh, shots being exchanged. Logista going in for it, and he's going to clutch it. It's a 3k for Logista. The round for God Particles, double digits on the board, and how smart has he played it? Both side X. Oh no, he was so close. They were so close. I expected a double peak there. but unfortunately that didn't happen. They had the site, they had the spike in control, and ROG losing out on a very good opportunity to survive in the game. 2 point lead again for God Particles. Oh, how do you describe it, Edge? Oh my god, they were so close.
That is just sad. The 1v2, I actually thought they were actually pulling it, they were gonna pull it off, but ROG Academy, they do have the Cosmic Divide Empress, and, excuse me, yes, there you go, that's what I was about to say, Yoru's ultimate. Yoru will get a lot of information. He spots out and he...
Oh no. What? Oh no.
What? I mean, I actually feel like Sensei is, you know, he's just having fun here, more like it.
Yeah, looks like it.
Spike down.
Looks like it. Shiwi, he's not here for fun. He's here for those kills. Both Cyrex on the other, and he's trying his best to survive. But ROG, the last man standing. Let's see what he can do. Oh, he can do a lot more. Equinox gets Ember down to a 1v2 situation. Logista, the star of the last round. Can he do it again, Edge?
Last player standing.
Well, I mean, on it, like some other players, let's just say, like, you know, when you have our pubs and people will usually call this bait. Like, but that's it straight. That's a big brain play coming in from Logista. He knew that he was gonna be mid. As soon as Jet peeks, he knows that he's gonna watch towards that mid because he thinks that he's coming from garage. But guess what? Logista was right behind Jet, and that's exactly the kind of gameplay that we expect from, you know, one of the best players on the team. And God Particles right now, one more round, and they will be hitting match point.
Yep. Owen's coming out. Hunter's Fury might just be used up as well. Scar God comes up, Sensei. Nebula out. Hunter's Fury out as well. They are trying to clear out the complete side. It is going to be the combination of Cloudburst and Tailwind, which will allow Knight Rider to be in complete control of not only the side, but the game as well. Oh, beautiful shot coming in from Cyrex. He stays out. And the kill from Logista as both Cyrex. That guy is not stopping. He gets another one. It took a brilliance from Ember to shut him down, but is that enough? A 3v2 situation. Ember looking very, very crisp. He's down to 61 health points. Oh no wonder. Can he pull off another beautiful play? I mean, he has been one of those players who has been keeping his team alive, but the cam from Logista is going to give his position away. Wonder trying to throw in some Guardian shots, but not connecting any. He's trying to again, you know, reposition himself, going for those wall banks. Again, it is looking tough for Wonder, given the fact that he has, you know, the gun in hand. He can change to, you know, the judge, but you know, it's not going to matter, as the fights are going to be long range here, and Ember makes the best out of it as he's going to shut down Wonder. We are on the match point, we are on the game point, we are on the championship point as well, and it is a 4-point lead that God Particles is having right now, Edge.
Oh boy, ROG.
Should I play some stars in this?
This is the. I mean, they can't do anything else now, right? This is it. This is the
Looks like it.
final chance for them. 4 rounds back to back. What do you think?
I mean, this might not sound comfortable for ROG fans, but it's looking like maybe this might just be it for the side of ROG Academy. Let's see if they can come back. But you know, they have had their chances. If you ask me, ROG Academy has had their chances, but unfortunately they haven't been able to redeem themselves completely. Ludra gets the headshot on Logista, but Knight Rider is there to trade. He's going to get that kill. Down to a 4v4 situation. I'm expecting a few more wall banks, and it is going to be Knight Rider who's going to get that wall bang onto Equinox, gets the confirmation. Sensei finally connects, but the trade game from the side of God Particles is too good here. Ember trying to charge in. Both Cyrex is on very low health points, and yes, he's going to pay for it. He gets taken out as well. It's a 3v1 situation where it's Wonder standing tall from the side of ROG, waiting for the right opportunity, but you know, he can only wait here because nobody is going to come in towards him. He'll have to take a long walk towards A, and probably will try to come back as the blades come out from the side of Knight Rider. He's going to look for the last player. Oh, some shot starts coming in as well. Oh no,
That's his own teammate.
Yeah.
And just like that, it's down to a 1v3, and I think this round is pretty much over. The game is over. The series is over for sure. There you go. Ember gets that final kill onto Wonder, and it's gonna be God Particles absolutely destroying ROG Academy in this BO5 series. 3-0 here, Dinker. I mean, you usually don't see that, right? I mean, we did not expect it to be a 3-0. Yes, we did call out maybe 3-1, 3-2s, but we did not expect it to be a 3-0. What a game coming in. What an incredible gameplay coming in from all the players of God Particle. I mean, at the end, like I think Sensei was kind of giving up. I think he has kind of given up, right? I mean, as soon as that Yoru pick came in, I was like, this thing is done. But they did put up a really good show here with those three duelists. But at the end of the day, it's going to be God Particles winning 3-0 against ROG Academy.
I mean, it was beautifully played by the side of.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah,
Looks like we
they.
lost Dinka there for a second. Anyway, he's back. Yeah, you were saying
I
Dinka.
mean, yeah, I mean, God Particles was in complete control of the game right from the start, if you ask me. From the first map itself, they were in the complete control of the game, and they started off on a good note. And the first half was kind of gimmicky for them, where things were not completely going their way, but they never let the side of ROG get the lead, and that's what worked out in their favor. The second half was completely theirs. Then going on to the second map, it was complete control of God Particles. They didn't let any inch towards the side of ROG Academy, and ROG Academy was kind of lost. And when the third map came in, you could see that in the picks as well. Three duelists coming in, but then also they were not able to redeem it completely. They were not able to get the kind of momentum going in their favor, not able to get the kind of score line going in their favor as well. They were never in the lead. They were able to neutralize the score line sometimes, but you cannot win games by neutralizing the score lines. You need to be in the driver's seat if you want to win it. And today, God Particles was positioned at the right positions at the right time. Their timing was perfect. If you talk about Knight Rider, he was playing beautifully. Amber as well, coming out with moments of brilliance from his side, and he was one of the playmakers as well. If you ask me today, so it was God Particles. They deserve this win completely, and congratulations to them for winning the ROG Showdown series powered by Intel.
Yep, and once again, a quick shout out to all the players and all the teams who participated. I mean, all the players of those 128 teams. I cannot do the math 128 into 5, 6, but you know how many players there are, right? A lot of players. Shout out to everyone. Thank you for participating. And yes, you did not make it this far, you did not make it to the finals, but there's always something to learn. You lost, and then you know why you lost, right? Maybe just work on it and come back stronger the next season or any other tournament there is. I mean, and at the same time, I mean, thanks to the partners as well. I mean, for ASUS and Intel for making this happen, and Dinkar as well. It's been a really pleasure and a really good time here casting alongside you as well. I've wanted to cast alongside you for a really long time, so having that time as well, it feels really good. And casting Valorant after CS:GO and Apex Legends here on the ASUS ROG Showdown, it definitely feels refreshing.
I mean, the feeling is mutual, Edge. It's always a pleasure casting Valorant, and with you, it was a great experience for me as well. But talking about the teams as well, as you said, 128 teams. Out of them, we got to see two teams today playing it out in the finals in a best of five game. I mean, I expected a lot more competition, considering that these two teams have come so far after being segregated from that group of 128 teams. They played a lot of games, and after that, we got these two teams. I was expecting a lot more competition from ROG, considering the fact that they had a very good outing yesterday. They were able
Yeah.
to win the best of 3-2-0, but unfortunately, God Particles was just too good today, and they won it 3-0 in this best of five game.
So if I'm not wrong, God Particles did not drop a map, right?
Yep, they didn't. They
In the
didn't.
entire series, or is it just the semifinals and finals?
Complete, I think,
Oh my
because
god,
before semifinals, I think it was best of one.
yeah. So I don't I think, I mean, that's just an insane feat, not dropping a single map throughout the tournament. Not a match, a map. They didn't even lose a single map. It was 2-0 yesterday. It was 3-0 today. I did not expect a 3-0, to be really honest.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. And God Particles, they completely were dominant right from the get go. Yes, the first half was close, 6-6. But after that, they only lost one round. And the second map, we don't need to say what happened. As Dinkar already said, it was like completed a bit too quick, right? It was
Yep.
done. And then moving on to the third map, yes, they had a really weird lineup. We knew they were not going to win, especially when they picked up that third duelist as Yoru. They had a really slim chance, but then God Particles, with the gameplay that they have, it was an easy win for them.
Yeah, an easy one for God Particles and a tough one for ROG Academy, but a lot to learn from these kinds of games. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn, and it was a learning experience for ROG this time. And I'm kind of expecting them to come back a lot more stronger in the next one, whenever it is. And I'm pretty sure that the next time they come in, they're going to go away with the championship as well, Edge.
Yeah, that is true. But that is all for that is all for this season. We'll be back with another season, maybe this game, maybe another game, but whatever game it is, it's gonna be on the ASUS ROG India channel. And so, Dinka, before we end, do you wanna say anything else?
I mean, it was a great experience, and a big thanks to ROG and Intel as well. So for bringing out all these gamers and giving them an opportunity to show their all the hard work they have put in. It is a platform which they are making the best of it. All the teams coming up, and thanks to Intel and ROG for making an open tournament, which allows for an opportunity to all the teams in India to participate. And I hope these tournaments will continue to go on in the future as well, and all the teams in India will get a big chance to showcase their potential. So it was a great experience. The whole tournament was really good, and we'll see a lot more in the future as well.
Yep. And before we end, if you guys, any of you are looking to go ahead and get yourself a gaming laptop, do not forget to check out the Asus ROG Zephyrus 7 S17, I'm sorry, and Zephyrus M16 as well. The links for those products are down in the description below, so please make sure to check them out as well. Maybe get yourself one as well if you're interested, because they have some. It's power packed. That's all I'm gonna say. But here's the thing: it was a long journey, and God Particles, they were undefeated throughout the way, 3-0. They'll be walking home with 50,000, 25,000 for the ROG Academy. They're not going to be, they are going to be sad, but, they still have 25,000 in their pocket. So I think it's okay, and they will go back to the drawing board and, come back stronger the next time. But until then, it's going to be me, Ed, signing off along with Dinker. And we will be back with another season maybe. But until then, good night, stay safe, and take care.